Welcome back to race 10 of the NDS. We are here at Star Speedway. Here's your qualifying 24 that made it to the main. And now it's 100 laps to victory here. Pace cars rolling. This track like less than a half mile. It's like real short. I don't have the exact specifications with me, but all we know is that's going to be a good one as the green flag is out at the ROBLOX 400. Hyperdrive getting good exit there. Duke fighting one outside. Oh, RS taking 3 wide for the lead. That's going to be aggressive early on. Hyper, Duke, everyone here got to get sorted out early. It looks like they'll file out. Hyper unfortunately getting put up high there as KSS slides into second. As RS Fastlane 11 jumps to an early lead. See later in the field, CS, Fastlane 11 riding around, King, Canadian Lux. A lot of these guys can afford to have good days. They're looking for everything they could get. King taking a look. Now you see smaller field sizes. This doesn't allow some of the drivers who aren't exactly have good equipment to have good finishes. Relatively. King putting in a good drive, trying to get around Hyper for fourth, but it stalls out. RS Fastlane 11 just pulling away. Duke in a tailspin as the caution is out. First caution of the day. Looks like it's going to be turn 1. Tayo. He was running decently well. He just goes into the corner, gets it a little bit too hot on Vent's rear quarter panel. And there's nowhere to go once you lose control. See Ladion having to take evasive action around the 13. As everyone in the back gets it sorted out, well, unfortunately, Tayo is going to have that damage on for the rest of the race. So this puts it's RS, KSS, Krugermeyer, Hyper, and King top 5 now. Let's take a look at the pace car. There is a pit road that hopefully will not be utilized by the drivers tonight. It's just not a lot of track. But what is funny is those little mounds on the inside there. Like where the light posts are, there's like little hills. You can spin into the infield. It hasn't happened so far, but it's possible. Now we take the first few cars lined up there. Take a look. Unfortunately, Duke has fallen all the way back to 11th on that run as the green's back out. The restart's the best place to gain track position. Everyone's all lined up, ready to go. And Hyperdrive up to 3rd. Krugermeyer still trying to fight back though. Toad and King racing each other. Toad gets the position, and Toad's going to try to go for more here. Meanwhile, Duke, he's got back in the top 10, but still has work to do. Zentz, probably his best chance to make up some spots on his Rookie of the Year attempt. He and BS Fastlane 11 transferred to the main as Zentz is putting in as best he can. But back up here, Hyper fighting for 3rd now, still with Krugermeyer. And it's just, once you're up there, it's game over. Hyper does find a spot down in 5th place, but he's trying to get the run off so it doesn't leave a door open for Steve. But 52 takes it anyways. So it's one more position down the crap hole. It's like good racing, like within the top 5, but our 2 leaders, KSS and RS, have just taken off. Kryptonite racing around the top 10 here. Another main transfer. Ace and Blasta, they're just hanging around near top 15. You got a few good drivers here that just haven't been able to sort their way through traffic. They're just more stuck, if anything. Then Silent Fang, our points leader, he's back here, hasn't really done much. BS Fastlane 11 just logging laps in the main. Tayo with his damage, and Ladion will be scored in last as the leader is catching to the back of those lead lap cars. He's going a little work in overtime, putting in over 2 seconds over KSS BSS. Duke has caught up to 6 now. Hyper's next on his passing list. And a caution. And yes, a caution. It looks like Misty Viper is the reason of caution. Now, oh, it's Tayo again. Tayo just cooks it in the corner again. This time he actually hits the driver in that quarter panel. Now this is crucial for these 2 drivers because the leader has passed them. So now they're stuck a lap down, Misty and Tayo. So their races are most likely have reached its end. Tayo having damage from both cautions, and Misty did a good job minimizing damage, but still has to race around the 13 and the 51 in hopes of getting back on the lead lap. So, yeah, once they hit the 1 to go, the lap cars will line up in their position. Remember, this is when lap cars come in, they come pretty competitive here. Is the 13 and the 77 will be holding the low line on the restart. So it's imperative that the 51 gets a good jump here. Here we go. A ready, steadier return to green flag racing. And so far, big move from the 77. Looking to go in. Oh, we send the leader, the 51, into the wall. That's going to be a caution. Whoa. Misty Viper does not care. More trouble. CS under the yellow flag. They're going to... The 11 does have damage, but they're going to let him back into P6 as... Wow. What was Misty Viper? The king of not giving a shit is the 77. Tell you what, like, here's the restart far chase for the 77. This tells you everything you need to know. He goes in, the 13 slides up, but the 77 is going to go in there. And then they just full send the corner, take out the leader. Then they both get their laps back. I mean, mission accomplished for lead lap car. And, you know, CS, this was under yellow. Car is checking up so much, but 7 just loses control and tags the 11, who backs it in decently hard. Oh my god. Alright. Alright, let's just take a while to chill out the sponsor of the race. A word about our sponsor, ROBLOX. ROBLOX is an online game where you can create your own avatar, jump into user-made experiences, and have a lot of fun. No online dating. That's a pretty big thing. No dating. And you can play games like Jailbreak, High School Roleplay, Meme Attack, some Or you could make your own shitty experience and try to get people to join it. Honestly, I have no idea. But if online gaming is your thing, Roblox is the way to go. Alright. Back to Phil Green Flag Racing. So, this puts RS Fast 11 running P15 right now. And all 24 cars are back on the lead lap. This is going to go over just swimmingly. Alright, back to green. KSS leads them to the green. And now, they've got to get a long green flag run going sometime. I mean, this is like better than Bowman Gray, but not by too much. Oh, big contact between CS Fast 11 and Duke. I mean, those like body panels that are kind of crushed up doesn't really matter on track this short. CS still going for the gold. King, man, everyone's just like sending Duke, sliding up into him. No respect for the 23 so far. As a couple drivers actually pitted. Silent Fang and Misty spent time on pit road, actually. Not sure why they did. I mean, there's no reason to. No sense in it. But we'll see what happens going forward. Blasta is making up great ground on the inside. RS Fast 11 pulling up, just making up as many positions as he can, just not giving a shit. That 51 is rotating pretty good on the inside despite crash damage earlier. And look at the 21 and the 99. They're making up time on the inside. They're just chilling in there. Look at them go. Racing the 23. Just hopefully give him some respect. Looks like Duke is just going to still be hung up out there. King's also pretty tirelessly on the outside line. As now up front, Toad Warrior leading the field. Another driver looking to go back to back. The 36 doing pretty good ever since the other incident that brought out the most recent caution. But we're still green, still strong. Kriegermeyer getting past KSS for second. The 3 car just trying to hold outside as well as he can. It just isn't quite working out for him. Now Hyper in 4th. A little bit of an outer line. Not sure where he's going with that, but he's just managing so far. Where's those other cars? Tayo and BS racing for position. Near the back here. Whoa. Almost saw a caution. Almost saw a wreck between those two. Now Silent Fang and Misty. Just not really sure what they're up to. Those 2 down cars. Everyone's just kind of in a line right now, so we'll just first see a pretty long run if Ladion can get the pass down made on that 24. Meanwhile, Toad has caught the 2 lap down cars with 13.00. Oh, and there goes the 13 off into the grass. Caution. That's a caution if I've ever seen one. And that's going to save the 00 from being a lap down. Oh man, how many cautions has the 13 been involved in? Yeah, once again, the 13 making the same mistake. Tayo, very accident prone here today. So, how does this affect the field? Toad Warrior leading, 3rd, 4th, 5th. Kryptonite just hanging out in 6th. Low-key good run for the 28. But let's get back racing again, see what happens. It's lap 57 once they hit the stripe. And those lap cars, you know, double file restarts. Double file fun. Oh, they're doing another pace lap. Are they really doing another pace lap? Okay. Alright, now they should be double file. Here they come. Tayo, Silent Fang, and Misty. 77's back there. Wonder what type of insanity he'll pull off. Field's going back green, and the 13 is not meant for speed at all. Good lord. Tayo is just slow. Toad Warrior has a pretty honest lead so far. Pretty easy too. As now CS trying to get down makes up some position. It's just cars all over the place just racing each other. Ridiculous. Whoa! Thought I saw something between those two, but looks like they're all fine so far. RS Fast 11 back into the top 5. The Kryptonite running as high as 4th right now. As lead lap cars really starting to race each other. But Toad just kind of pulling it away. You see the 23 getting underneath. Holy, short track racing. Everybody's pissed off at short track racing. Look, Kryptonite running as high as 3rd now. Kriegermeyer just has no answer for these cars. There he goes. He got Misty at least. Here comes RS and Racer side by side. 99's gonna get it though. And meanwhile, back here, KSS. He did enjoy his time in the lead, but like once you get stuck up in an unpreferred line, you just fall back. Now the 3 is outside the top 10 entirely. Shame. As a caution is out again. This time it's for Cade. Wow, whoa, big, kind of a little mini big one going into the turn here. Chalk Killer comes in, and it's just 1, 2, 3. 3 cars all off track. Kind of mixing it up, and Toad Warrior going to put Cha and Cade a lap down. I think Ace stays on the lead lap, barely. And now the legion of lap down cars are really starting to play a factor in like the restarts, and it's definitely not something that some of these drivers are wanting to see. Yeah, there's a lot to take into account here. Alright, I think we'll be hitting the 1 to go here. F4 Ace, 19th, stay on the lead lap. Jerry hasn't really done much. P17, lead lap. Zentz, P16, but, you know, he sees that 00 and still has to catch him after this race. Shouldn't be that hard, he thinks to himself. And here come the lead lap cars lining up with the lap down cars. Alright. Toad Warrior is going to have another chance to try to run this one away as we come in to take the restart on lap 75. And here they go. Toad Warrior gets the run. And, oh, big crash in the back. I saw that. RS Fastlane 11. Huge incident. Ladion involved. All right. What was it? Something happened to that 51. Oh, jeez. Jake just gets down on his quarter panel and just pushes him into the infield there. Oh, big air from the 51. And that's going to stack up quite a bit of the field. Man, that 51 looks used up. Jerry, I saw him like flee onto pit road when this was happening. Let's go on board with Jake. That looked pretty killer. It's another chance of just aggressive drivers using up the 51. I'm sure he's going to be sick of it. Big kickflip there. Down into the corner. Oh, man. That 51, he's still going for it, though. P18, I mean, he's got nothing to lose trying to still run out here. Jerry's, he's lost a lap going down pit road. So, that puts only 18 cars in the lead lap. There's still the open question of how do we catch a toad? That is the question right now on everyone's mind. Because we're going to need to get that 36. And I'm not sure if they can get it done here in less than 20 laps they've got here to settle this one out. All right, green again. They're going to have to start pushing hard on that low side. Kriegermeyer's got to do something here to pass them. No entry. Yeah, 36 got it there. Let the lap cars. There's just no give. It's all take. Now Silent Fang making a blockade. More yellow flag. Chicanery is thrown into this mix. I mean, if you want yellow, I mean, this makes up for all the yellows that we didn't have in that one race. It was Vent, by the way, who speared it off into the corner. Let's do a helicopter cam. I haven't done that for a wreck before. Yeah, so this is turn one. They just arc it in. They just don't expect the bottom to dive it in there, and then they do. And then the bottom car spins out for doing it. So Vent Nation, he just a little spin there. Lost a couple positions, but he's fine otherwise. Son of a bitch. I'm just looking around at all the field here. Still got 18 lead lap cars. It's a lot. Toad Warrior's not exactly in the clear so far. Lap 87, taking the one to go. There's our cars lining up again. That one car, everyone's counting on Shaw to actually get a good, entry into one, do something. I don't know what it's going to take, but here we go again. And the restart is underway. Green back in the air. And Shaw gets lined up decently well. She got a stab going into the corner entry here. And there they go, the one car putting up a fight. Toad Warrior still on the outside, not giving it up. Whoa, big stack up, check up on the inside, and that's, you're going to let it run here. Battle for second. CS going in. They're just all lining up so close to each other. Oh, man. As Jerry makes another appearance to pit road. Kryptonite Hyper going for a position inside the top 5. As just a sea of lap cars lined up between Krugermeyer and Toad that do not see the way this is going to get sorted out. Lap 93. The 2 car just trying. See the lap cars kind of taking a higher line, but it's nowhere near enough. Meanwhile, Battles back inside the top 10. Vet Nation making his way up through the field. Vent with a pretty decent run. Hyperdrive up to 3rd now. Just piece by piece. Just is not going to be enough. 4 laps left in this race. Toad Warrior just way out front. Yeah, fighting back from adversity. Just barely making it into the main, and now leading up here, coming to 2 to go. As Krugermeyer, 2nd place. Hyper 3rd, way in the back. Nothing is going to be standing in the way here. White flag is out. Coming across the half a line to go. And the 36 goes back to back at short tracks and wins at Star Speedway. As now, take a look at the running order. Interesting development here. So, what happened? Apparently the 00 was involved in an accident. What? Whoa. Whoa. Hold up. Man. Both the fast lanes just ran into each other. That was for position, and then they both just... Hold up. BS is donezo after that. RS, meanwhile, gets back on out there. That was a no call. Happened in that race, and he's only 3 down. That was when Toad Warrior was running those laps. Jerry was, for some reason, on this restart. Lap 88. Jerry, they stopped scoring the 34 car for reasons? Fuck. I have no idea what happened, but this short track definitely had some interesting moments until there were not interesting moments, but I think we had an overall fun race. Short tracks are always the best for jank, but next time we're going to be headed to a good old hard-fought road course. So till then, I'll see you next time.